Hello boys and girls, welcome back to another episode of Squad Builder Shoutouts. So today I am bringing you a 600k hybrid, a 700k hybrid and an 800k hybrid. So if you guys do find the video helpful in any way, if you could drop a like on it, that would be great. And if you are new to the channel and you haven't already subscribed, if you could do so, I would hugely appreciate that. So we are just going to jump straight into our first squad builder shout out, and it does come from AHD Gamer, who says, hey, could you please do a 600k team around Casemiro? So the formation I have chose is 4-3-3 in brackets 4. So kicking things off in between the sticks, we have got the 89 rated Marc-Andre ter Stegen, and I do think this guy is a very complete goalkeeper. If I'm being picky, my main issue with him is his lack of height. 6'2", he's definitely not one of the smallest goalkeepers, but he's not one of the tallest, so that would be my only complaint, but it's only a minor complaint really. He is a very good goalkeeper. So in the right back position we have got Semedo. Now you can actually go with any La Liga right back in this position, so the likes of Carvajal if you did prefer, but I quite like him. Of course, brings that extra bit of pace, which is quite important. So we're moving on to the right centre-back position. We've got Samuel Umtiti, and I've used this guy a hell of a lot on FIFA 19. A really complete centre-back. Doesn't really have any weakness to his game in my opinion. And alongside him we have got the 86 rated Jerome Boateng, and I kind of feel the same way about Boateng. I think he is also a very complete centre-back, 6'4", so very tall, and yeah, I thought him and Umtiti formed a really solid centre-back partnership. So we're moving on to the left back position. We have got David Alaba, and I would probably go as far to say that he's probably one of the best left backs on the game. I don't think he is the best, but going forwards I think he's very good. Defensively very solid as well. So we're moving on to the left central midfield position, and we've got our first upgraded player in the 85 rated Axel Witsel. Has had a very big upgrade and it's very noticeable in game. He plays a lot better than his original 82 card in my opinion. Really good all-round stats really, very good at winning the ball back in particular, strong physically, so yeah, definitely recommend trying him out. So we're moving on to the right central midfield position, and of course we have got the requested player in the 88 rated Casemiro, and this guy kind of does what he says on the tin really. He's just in there to break up the play, win the ball back, and he is very good at that. So in the cam position we have got the main man, the newly upgraded 88 rated Marco Reus. Of course has been converted to a cam as well, and cam actually is his best position on the game in my opinion, and yeah, he's so dangerous, will get you a lot of goals and assists, I'm sure of that. So we are moving on now to the left wing position, and we are going to go with the 83 rated Kingsley Coman. Now, I will be honest with you, this guy, he's not really anything too special, especially at this stage of FIFA. I think he does bring you that pace, the dribbling, the 5-star skills. I think his finishing does need to be improved a bit though. You could actually go with his inform if you could afford him. I think that would definitely be a worthy upgrade to go with. So moving on to the right wing position, and we have got the 88 rated Gareth Bale. I'm sure most of you guys know what Bale's about by now. Such a complete player really. He's got the pace, the shooting, the dribbling, the physicality, can get goals and assists. So in the striker position we have got the 90 rated Robert Lewandowski, and I play quite well with this guy really. Got a decent return for me. I think he's a very complete forward, very clinical in front of goal. If you give this guy chances, he's guaranteed to stick him in the back of the net for you. So as you can see there, every player is on at least 9 chemistry. All the players would be on 10 chemistry if you did play 10 matches with the team. So moving on to the custom tactics, you can use these if you want to, or you can use your own. It really is up to you. So I think we're just going to move straight on now to the player instructions. So for Coman, stay forwards, cut inside, get in behind, get into the box for cross. Lewandowski, just stay central and stay forwards. I would tell Bale to stay forwards, cut inside, get in behind and get into the box for cross. I would tell Marco Reus to stay forwards, get into the box for cross and to free roam. And then I would tell both Witsel and Casemiro to stay back while attacking, stay on the edge of the box across and to cover the centre. And recently I've also been telling my fullbacks to stay back while attacking as well. So guys, as you can see on screen, we are moving on to my highlights using this team in Division Rivals. And I thought this team did play very well. I think going forwards, it was very dangerous having the likes of Reus and Bale and Lewandowski. I think you could maybe upgrade a few positions, likes of Semedo and Coman. I think that would definitely improve the team quite a bit. But yeah, hopefully a HD Gamer, it will do well for you in game and you'll be able to get quite a few wins with the team. So we are now moving on to our second squad builder shout out, and it does come from BBJ, who says, can you do a 700k hybrid around the 91 rated Marek Hamsik? So the formation I have chose is 4-3-3 in brackets 3. So in goal, I have decided to go with the 88 rated FUT Champions Alisson. Now the only reason I've stuck this guy in there is because I do own him myself, but you should have enough of a budget to be able to get the 87 Alisson in goal, and he's actually one of my favourite goalkeepers on the game. I think he's so good. So in the right back position, I've decided to go with Kyle Walker, and I do think this guy is definitely one of the best right backs on this game. I think going forwards he is pretty decent, and defensively he will do a solid job for you, I'm sure of that. So we're going to move on to the two central defenders. As always, we are going to start off on the right hand side. I've gone with the 84 rated Davinson Sanchez, and I do like this guy. I think he is a very overpowered centre back, and yeah, he didn't really put a foot wrong for me, to be honest. I thought he was very solid. So alongside him we have got the 88 rated Virgil van Dijk. Of course, has had a huge upgrade, and I was so impressed with this Van Dijk card. In my opinion, this is the best gold centre back on the game. So solid defensively, and yeah, he just really did impress me. So in the left back position we have got the newly upgraded 83 rated Andrew Robertson, and I think this guy is definitely now the best left back in the BPL having this upgrade. He's got pretty good pace, defensively very solid, really good crossing in game as well. So we're moving on to the left CDM position. We've got another newly upgraded player in the 84 rated Allen. And in my opinion, this guy really is the cheap N'Golo Kante. I think he plays very similar to him. And yeah, I thought he did a pretty decent job at just winning the ball back for me. So in the right CDM position, we have got the 85 rated Fabinho. I'm sure most of you guys have probably used Fabinho by now. If you haven't, I'd be very surprised because he's a very popular player and a very overpowered defensive midfielder. So in the central midfield position, we have got the requested player in Marek Hamsik. Now, of course, you do own the 91 version, so you'll be able to stick him in there. But I've just went with his 87. And I do like Hamsik. I think he can offer you quite a few goals and assists. So yeah, I think he is a decent player. So we're going to move on now to the right wing position, and we have got the 88 rated Mohamed Salah. And I love using Salah. I think he's definitely one of the best right wingers on this game. Very dangerous, cutting inside on that left foot of his. Can get you a lot of goals and assists. So yeah, I think he'll be one of your star players for sure. So on the left wing position, we have got the 88 rated Insigne. Now, I think this guy has got certain strengths that he does bring. The pace, the dribbling, pretty decent passing as well. But I feel his finishing does let him down a little bit. That would be my only complaint. Apart from that, I do think he is a pretty good winger. You could actually go with someone like Douglas Costa in that position if you did prefer. So in the striker position, we have got the Inform 88 rated Dries Mertens. This guy was the standout player for me in this team. This Inform card is so good. He's got the pace, the dribbling, very clinical in front of goal, I have to say. So yeah, I would definitely recommend going with him. So as you can see there, every player is on at least 9 chemistry. Again, all the players would be on 10 chemistry if you did play 10 matches. So these are the same custom tactics as the other squad. So we're just going to move straight onto the player instructions. Insigne, stay forwards, cut inside, get in behind, get into the box for cross. I would tell Mertens to stay central, get in behind and stay forwards. I would tell Salah to stay forwards, cut inside, get in behind and get into the box for cross. I would also tell Hamsik to get forwards, get into the box for cross and to free roam. And I would tell both Allen and Fabinho to cut the pass lane, stay back while attacking and to cover the centre. And then I also do tell both the fullbacks to stay back while attacking as well. So guys, as you can see on screen, we are moving on to my highlights using this team in Division Rivals. And I really enjoyed using this team, to be fair. I think it's very dangerous on the counter-attack. You've got a lot of pace in that front three of Mertens, Insigne and Salah. So I definitely look to exploit that as much as possible. So hopefully BBJ, the team will do well for you in game and you'll be able to get quite a few wins with the team. So we are now moving on to our third and final squad builder shout out, and it does come from Tommaso Zanini, who says, please 800k team with Coutinho and Eriksen. So the formation I have chose is actually 4-5-1, However, I do recommend changing it to 4-2-3-1 with the 3 cams in game. So in goal we have got the newly upgraded 86 rated Wojtek Szczesny, and I thought this guy was pretty good in game, very tall being 6'5", he's got good reflexes, so yeah, I do think he is a pretty decent goalkeeper to go with between the sticks. So in the right back position we've got the UEFA Champions League Thomas Meunier. Now I actually really like this guy. I think he's such a solid and reliable fullback. I think going forwards he's very good, defensively solid as well, very tall being 6'3", strong physically. See, I've not really got any complaints of him. So we're moving on to the 2 central defenders. As always, we do start off on the right hand side. We've got the 86 rated Mehdi Benatia. I've used this guy a hell of a lot on FIFA 19. A really solid, reliable centre back. He'll do the job, no messing about really. So alongside him we have got the 89 rated Giorgio Chiellini. Of course, this guy has actually had a new upgrade to a 90, so if you could afford to get his upgrade, then definitely do that. But yeah, I think the 89 is still a great option to go with. So in the left back position we have got Jordi Alba, and I do think this guy is a very good left back, really solid going forwards, will offer you a lot of options down that left hand side. I would say you've got to be careful though with him getting caught out at the back post because he's not the tallest, so he can be quite vulnerable from crosses. So in the left midfield position we have got the 88 rated Felipe Coutinho, and I love using this guy. He was one of the standout players in this team, really dangerous in that left cam position. And yeah, I'm sure he'll be one of your star players. So we're moving on to the left cam position, and we have got the 85 rated Fabinho once again in the side. As I mentioned from the other team, he's just a really overpowered midfielder, great at winning the ball back, cutting the passing lanes, and just getting attacks started for you really. So we're moving on to the central midfield position, and we've got another newly upgraded player in the 87 rated Fernandinho. And I'm actually a big fan of Fernandinho on this game. I know he's not got the greatest pace, but apart from that, I think he's a really solid defensive midfielder. Really good at cutting the passing lanes. And yeah, I thought he did a very good job for me in this team. So we're moving on to the right cam position. We have got the 89 rated Sergio Aguero. This man really is the definition of an out-and-out goal scorer. So clinical in front of goal. I mean, give him half a chance, he'll stick it in the back of the net for you for sure. So yeah, I think he'll probably score you a lot of goals. So we are moving on to the right midfield position. We've got the newly upgraded 88 rated Kylian Mbappe. And I was quite impressed with this guy, but I didn't actually manage to score a goal with him. I was playing him as a right cam, and I wouldn't say that's by far his best position, but I did think he offered the team quite a lot of things, his pace and his dribbling and his skills. So yeah, definitely recommend getting him in your team. So in the striker position we have got Coutinho-Eriksen. Now of course I wasn't using him as a striker, he was playing as the central cam, and I do think Eriksen is a good creative midfielder, will get you quite a few assists and a few goals as well. So once again, as you can see there, every player is on at least 9 chemistry. All the players would be on 10 chemistry if you did play 10 matches with the team. So in game, I would change it to 4-2-3-1, having Aguero as the striker, Coutinho left cam, Mbappe right cam, with Eriksen as the centre cam, and then of course Fernandinho and Fabinho, so 2 holding midfielders. So these are the same custom tactics as the other 2 squads, so we're just going to move on to the player instructions. Aguero, I would actually just tell him to stay central and stay forwards. You could tell him to get in behind if you wanted to. So for all 3 of the cams, stay forwards, get into the box for cross and to free roam. And then I would tell both Fabinho and Fernandinho to cut the pass lane, stay back while attacking, and to stay on the edge of the box for cross. And then for both the fullbacks, I would tell them to stay back while attacking as well. So guys, as you can see on screen, we are moving on to my highlights using this team in Division Rivals, and I really did enjoy using this team. I love using this formation with the 4-2-3-1 with the 3 cams. I thought the likes of Coutinho, Mbappe, Eriksen, Aguero, they all linked up very nicely. And defensively, I thought the team was very solid as well. So hopefully Tommaso Zanini, it will do well for you in game. You'll be able to get quite a few wins with the team. So guys, those are all 3 squads. Make sure you rate every team out of 5 and let me know what you thought of them. If you guys do actually want to feature in the next episode of Squad Builder Shoutouts, all you've got to do is make sure you are subscribed to the channel, and then just put in the comments below what team you would like me to make. But yeah guys, that is just going to be about it from me for today, so I'll catch you in the next video.